How's it? Today is Wednesday, August 28th. Just trying to show up this week. That's kind of the idea when things get hard. Like 90% of the battle is just being there. Everything else kind of falls into place. Even if like the work you put out's not super great, like being there is already winning. So that's kind of what I'm doing this week. For clean and jerks today, I'm doing that stupid complex power clean, hang clean, power jerk up to 115, trying to do 3 sets of 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And I didn't do all of them, but I'm actually really, really happy with the effort that I was able to put out, and the outcome was pretty good, realistically, 115 is a very heavy weight for me to be power cleaning. That is right around what my best power clean from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago at this point, is 124. 123? 123. 123 or 124, I don't remember. But I'm very, very, very far away from what I used to be. And 115 is pushing it. So today was a classic, everyone's favorite game. Power or nah, right? Power cleans refer to the catching the bar on my shoulders and not letting my hip crease drop below parallel, or at least drop below my knee, I guess, and then like that leg angle would be below parallel. Yeah, I there's definitely one that I was not a power, and the other two were pretty convincingly powers. This is my last set here at 100, or last warm up, sorry, and this is my first set at 115. Like I'm shitting bricks right here. And yeah, so that's power or not. That one was no. I've said many, many, many times in the past that if it is even questionable, then it is not a power. If somebody who is like at least mildly experienced with weightlifting can see it and it's just like then it's already not a power. So that one was not it. But I ended up making all of my jerks and everything. It's worth noting that my shoulder, I think yesterday, not doing the overhead press was a good move. It is smart, right? I asked the question, is it smart? But, well, I guess the question was, is it smart to actually do the presses? But the answer is no, and it's smart to not do the presses. And so, like, I feel like my shoulder today is in a lot better position. My elbow is okay. It doesn't hurt nearly as much as it did on Monday. And yesterday, it felt okay-ish. It feels very similar to yesterday. But my cleans today were really once I get the power clean, it's like, okay, my hand clean I'm never going to miss a hand clean at 115. That's not very heavy for me, relatively speaking. And then my jerks today were just marred by, I think, my inability to breathe when I'm like right here, like I'm lightheaded. I'm not, I can't catch my breath. It's much, much, much worse on the last set, which is this one here. So my power clean here, and this one's probably the highest power clean I did. At this point, like, my upper back is feeling very tight and very sore, like that kind of pain that I was feeling, a few years back when every time I cleaned, it's like a sharp pain. And then like that hang clean, I was like, oh god, like I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to clean this. I kind of browned out a little bit where it's like I can't really focus on what's going on. I end up cleaning it, and then the power jerk is like, oh shit, I'm already here. Like I got to do the power jerk. And then I did it, and then when I caught it for the split jerk, I was like, yeah, there's no way this is happening. Yeah, but like I'm like, look at me, I'm happy with how it went today, even though I failed. I'm just like, I feel like today's challenging. Today was challenging, but in a good and positive way. It feels like I've made a lot of strides in the way that I'm able to lift today. So like that's super positive. With that being said, don't judge me on any of these clean pulls because all of them suck ass, bro. They're so bad. At this point in the lifting, I was kind of like, oh shit, I gotta do these pulls. Totally forgot about them. I had put too much mental emphasis on my complexes that I was like, oh, I guess I'm like kind of a little bit burnt out, a little bit gassed for the clean pulls today. I think these are not gonna make or break me. Like if I do them perfectly, I don't think it's gonna affect me too much. If I do them poorly, I don't think it's gonna affect me too much. I feel like my clean. I don't imagine me not being able to clean 130 today. Like if I wanted to, I'm like 100% sure that I could clean 130, even though the pulls look so bad. um, yeah, I am. I feel like I'm proud of my ability to handle the challenges for today. And yeah, after that, I did some Chinese rows, which again are basically just dumbbell rows, but you're supporting your own weight. I named them the Chinese row because that's what the Chinese team does. I don't think it is inherently what I don't think it was created in China, if that makes sense. But I don't know. If you see the angle in the back there on the mirror, like my back looks fucking huge. I'm stoked on that. Look at that. Wow. Yes. After that, I did some GHD sit-ups and then my dumbbell overhead walks. For like today, I feel like a lot of things could have went way worse than it did, and I'm genuinely like happy with how how I handled it mentally. Like every single of those complexes was difficult, and it got harder with each like set. And for me to just come back and want to do the next one again is already a mental win, right? Just being a little bit scared about how my lifting will be, but still, like, I guess for lack of a better term, still showing up, showing up for myself and everything. Yeah, I think that bodes well for how I would be able to handle like adversity in the future. Let's hope I don't experience too much adversity in the future. My shoulders are getting better, my elbows getting better, so things are moving up. Things are moving in the right direction. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.